During fall and winter, my impulse to buy things is off the charts because they are my seasons in regards to colors, silhouettes. Like, I am at my prime during that time. And don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna buy things, just with more of a mindful mindset of, hey, let's take a sec, let's really think about the thing I'm thinking of purchasing and if I'll actually really love it or if I'm just being influenced.
Alexis Sunshine 83, it's always sunny here.
Hey Sunshiners, Alexis Sunshine 83 here. Finally, happy October. I am truly bursting with happiness right now. So I've already made a video going over my fall thrift wish list and just trends I'm loving for the season, but today I wanted to share what's on my anti-haul fall winter list. Mostly things I actually like, but for different reasons I will not be buying. Of course, quick disclaimer, if you love any of the things I'm anti-hauling, that is all good. I'm not saying nobody should buy or wear any of these things. It's just me personally, and I'm always trying to find reasons not to buy something, so I am being even more nitpicky. This is all just lighthearted and fun, and maybe you hated everything that was on my fall thrift wish list. Personal style is personal for a reason. All right, okay. Let's get into these. I am starting out swinging with anti-hauling polka dot tops. Now, I'd like to preface that I own like 4 things that are polka dots and even just bought a phone case with a polka dot pattern. So it's not that I'm saying I hate this, but I have realized polka dots for me, especially in a top, feels too feminine and too cutesy for where I'm wanting my style to go. In a previous trends video, polka dot tops were actually at the top of my wish list, but then I realized that it wouldn't be as wearable as I think it would be with my closet, and that's just something that's interesting with having like a wish list, is you may even come like into contact with that wish list item and realize, oh, actually, this doesn't go how I thought it was gonna go, and that's totally okay. And that is a perfect example of this one where I was searching for it, and I still love the idea of polka dots. Like, I think it's still cute. It's just not something I really want to add more into my closet, because with the polka dot items I do own, I don't wear them as much as other things in my closet. Like my polka dot skirt, that I thrifted a couple of months ago, I really only wear it for special occasions. Like, it's a little flirty, it's a little cute and feminine, and with some long black boots. So cute, so happy to own it, but I don't want to add any more polka dots with what I own, and especially as a top. Like in a dress, the polka dot dresses I have different patterns, but even the one that is just polka dots, again, I only wear it for special occasions. It is not an everyday pattern type of thing for me. I've mentioned before that I'm not a sneakers person. Like, if I have to wear them, I will, but I'd rather rock a boot, a loafer, an Oxford, and I'm not proud of it, okay? I'm not proud that I don't like sneakers. I envy, actually, you sneakerheads. I feel my feet would greatly appreciate if I was one. However, if I'm gonna wear a sneaker, it's gonna be my white chunky Skechers or my black and white Converse, because I absolutely hate a colored sneaker. And I know so many of them are trending, and again, I love that for you all, but anytime I've thought, oh, this is different than a sneaker because it's brown, maybe I'll actually be happy to wear it and create cute outfits with it. No, I will never wear it because I think it ruins all of my outfits. Even my white sneakers, I don't think they are cute, but it's a tolerable feeling compared to the colorful sneakers I've seen and that I've tried on. I know that this one is gonna be very unpopular, so roast me in the comments, it's okay. It's so interesting to see what new it girl jacket is being promoted every fall/winter, because for the past 6 years that I've actively paid attention to trends being pushed by fashion magazine websites or TikTok, it's always slightly different enough where they can justify why you need to buy the new version, but it also it just goes in a circle, because I swear only a couple years ago cropped jackets were considered outdated and chuggy, whereas now they're considered probably the chicest jacket that you can own for fall 2025. And with all that to say, obviously I am gonna anti-haul the cropped trench coat. I feel cropped jackets, especially, like, before buying them, you really have to figure out if it is your style, because the amount of times, like I just mentioned, that it goes in and out of style and is like said to be the most outdated, ugliest thing that you can buy, and then in a couple of years it's like, no, all of your jackets need to be cropped. Like, it's exhausting. And so I caution you all that are potentially thinking about a cropped jacket like this to pause, to really think about your silhouettes that you own. Will it go with all the silhouettes that you own? And if it doesn't, that's okay as well. Like, it can be okay to have variety in jacket lengths, but is it going to be very wearable with what you own? As somebody that has quite a big jacket collection, and that's not even all of them, I am pro owning, you know, multiple jackets if you like them, but especially the cropped jacket. In my closet clean out video, I actually said goodbye to this beautiful denim, vintage cropped denim jacket I got in 2019 that was beautiful and wonderful, and I did get a lot of wear out of it. Long term, my vintage Guess denim jacket that I also got in 2019 has been way more wearable over the past 6 years compared to the cropped denim jacket. And that has been a really big learn, especially in a jacket category that cropped, like, even though it wasn't like super cropped or anything, I would almost say it was like a normal length. But for me, I just prefer a longer length jacket. Now going into potentially buying a jacket at any point or thrifting a jacket at any point, if it's cropped, that is a new like red flag. I will not buy a jacket if it is cropped. Every autumn, argyle trends. It's like plaid. It's a classic pattern for the season, but I've seen a lot more of it specifically this year, so I want to include it because I just don't like it. I've owned argyle pieces in the past, and when I say I don't like it, I don't mean like seeing it makes me repulse, not at all, but I again don't find it wearable long term for me, even though it can give a grandpa, you know, vintage argyle sweater. Like, yes, that idea is so me during the fall, but I'd rather put my money towards something else like a dark floral or fruit or holiday pattern sweater. I have seen it in more of a sock or tight, which I actually think is a really great way to try something you're unsure about because it has pretty low risk. Like, worst case scenario, the argyle socks you can just cover with boots, and the argyle tights you could just wear under pants or jeans for extra warmth. Like, there is such less risk. For me though, pattern socks and like pattern tights I never wear. Like, I have tried a couple of times with different patterns and I end up never wearing them. So that version of argyle and implementing it into my fall wardrobe is an absolute no. This one that I'm anti-hauling isn't fashion related, but I would argue it probably influences more people than even the like fall winter fashion trends. I know it does for me, and that is fall and Halloween, and I'm including winter into this, so like Christmas as well. Home decor and decorations at the thrift store, and also like home goods. I sadly have to admit that I do love watching the short form videos of people going into Home Goods. I don't buy any of it. That's the thing, is like, I'm not gonna go down to Home Goods and buy a bunch of their new, as much as I want to, their new mythy Halloween themed decor. I'm not gonna do it, but gosh, do I want to. And I could definitely go to the thrift store and buy that instead. That would be more sustainable, but I won't even let myself do that. When it comes to home decor, I am so incredibly picky. I always get comments asking me to make like home decor dedicated thrifting videos, and like I would maybe buy one thing. Like, I try at least to be very, very picky of what I bring in as home decor. Actually, all of our Halloween home decor I got in 2020 or 2019. Like, and it's a very select few. It's like 5 small pumpkins and like 2 big pumpkins. pumpkins. And so this is something that every year I try to stick to. It's not like there's a rule that I can't buy any like new holiday decor. I just know that once I start, I won't be able to stop. I respect all of the moms whose houses of friends I went to, and every season it was like a new home. Like, I respect it. A lot of them were like, you know, old decorations that they've kept for years and years. It wasn't like they bought new decorations every year back then. It was like, no, they've had this and it's been passed down from family members, and they would completely transform the house for that season. I love that. I feel nostalgic for that. And if I ever have the ability to buy a home, I would maybe kind of add more to each season decorations that I do own. But even with that, I wouldn't be buying something new every single, like a bunch of new stuff. That's the thing, is I like looking at it. I like going to Home Goods and looking at it, but people buy all of it and they do that every single year. I would just rather put my money towards a Halloween themed sweater and sweater vest that I will enjoy wearing it multiple times than home decor. But that's just me personally. I know everyone has a different like thing that they're really into. Some people are really, really into home decor, and so like that totally makes sense with like holiday themed home decor, but I can't be both. And so I choose one. I choose the seasonal themed clothes. A suede bag has really been trying me lately because it's so cute, and I actually do think it would go with my style, but I am telling myself, no, I am not allowed to buy this because I am not a delicate person with my bags. I'll put them on the floor. I'll put them anywhere, like at a restaurant, and they get stuff on them, and all of them are secondhand, and most of them are leather, and 2 of them are denim, which for the denim ones, if they get a little nasty, I just put them in the washing machine, and then the leather, I just do a little wipe. Whereas a suede bag, you can get different conditioner and different like sealant for it, but I'm not gonna do that. Number one, like if I just have to like put in the effort to keep the suede good, like in a suede jacket, I feel is different than a bag because I'm not putting the suede jacket on the floor, and I probably would do that with the suede bag, and it just gets really grungy really easily if you are not taking like care of it. And also, I would probably buy it secondhand, and so many of them are already kind of a little grungy. And again, all you have to do is a clean and make sure not to wear it around liquid. So if it's raining or that type of thing, which for most people, they're like, that's literally not a problem. But for me, I just don't want to have to worry about that. I want a bag that I can just like live in. So I am avoiding it. Actually, instead, so originally I did want a suede bag. I had it on my thrift wish list, but then I was like, wait, a corduroy bag. It has a different texture than the denim and the leather that I own, but I can just also put that in the washing machine. So now that has been replaced with a corduroy bag that gives a lot of the reason why I wanted the suede bag, but in something that is just way better for the way I'm gonna treat it. I am anti-hauling any makeup that is specifically to be worn for the fall winter season, which is totally normal for people to switch to a darker lipstick during fall, or even a different shade of blush during winter. Like, that is super, super normal. But for me, I have to wear the same makeup every single time I wear makeup. Like, I cannot deviate, or else I will have to wash it off. If I don't feel like myself because I wore blue eyeshadow, which has happened, literally the same exact makeup, but I added blue eyeshadow, I had to wash that off right away. Even wearing a winged eyeliner is like a big deal for me, because if I'm wearing that once, I do need to wear it every single time I wear my makeup. Like, my makeup has to be exactly the same. I have bought different products throughout the past couple of years of doing this type of makeup look, I guess, but it's been the same shade. So like, maybe it's a different blush, but it's the exact same mauve color. Maybe it's a different lip combo that gives me the exact same like mauve lip that I have been wearing since 2022. I cannot fathom the people that wear a different makeup look every day, or even like once a week. Like, that blows my mind, because I can't imagine doing that. And I envy it, because makeup can do so much for an outfit. I envy and I appreciate, like, everyone's creativity is just so insane. I have fallen, and not fallen because I don't think it's in a bad way. Like, this is such a personal thing to me. I feel everyone is going to be watching this one and be like, I have bought so many. This is the fall lip combo. You gotta try this fall lip combo, or different shade for fall. That totally makes sense for fall. It's super cute. It looks amazing on everyone. And I have bought it and I never wear it. I put it on and I wipe it off immediately. And recently I did that because I was like, well, like, no, maybe this will be different. The Revlon Rum Raisin that was super viral last fall, I saw it at the store and I was like, oh, it's been a year. I feel like, because I really wanted it last year, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful on everyone. Like, this, maybe I will wear like a fall lip instead of my normal lip, just to have something a little bit darker, like with a certain outfit. Like, it seems like it would have a purpose in my makeup collection. And I finally bought it after a year, after thinking about it. So like, I feel like I did everything to ensure that hopefully it wouldn't be a regretful purchase, and I bought it and I regretted it. Again, I wiped it right off because I was like, this doesn't look like me. I need to put my mauve lip combo back on because I feel like an alien. No, I've even been dabbling in some like black eyeliner, especially in my waterline, and I don't look like me. And so I very rarely I've done it once. I wouldn't even say rare. It's only happened once and I haven't done it since because I need my makeup to look exactly the same. It's like I'm a cartoon character for some reason. And I don't know if it's because of making videos where I'm like, oh, the continuity, I need to look the same in every video. Actually, December time, the like cherry blushes from Glossier were everywhere. Everyone was like, oh my God. And this is like, again, like virality of products and that type of thing, of me being influenced, but also me wanting to try something different. Like, God forbid I try a different blush. Bought the blush, put it on, and I was like, I just want to put back my mauve blush that I've had since 2022. And so this has made me realize that when I get that impulse of seeing someone's beautiful fall lip combo, I just can't buy it. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna wear it. And if I did want to try a darker lip, I do own those products that I have bought because I was influenced. It's sometimes because I think, oh, maybe that wasn't the right one. So this new fall lip combo, that one's gonna work for me. I will 100%, 10 out of 10 times that I have straight away, I've regretted it. So this one won't be a shock to anyone because I talk about polyester knits all of the time, but I just wanted to include specifically knits that are over 50% polyester. I can understand a little polyester in a sweater for a bit of stretch. There can be a purpose to it, but when it is mainly polyester, it feels like bathing suit material or even rubber. From what I've realized with feeling different knits at the thrift store and looking at the composition, usually anything 50% and up polyester feels bad and something I do not want to be thrifting or buying. Although sometimes it may actually feel good in the moment, after a few washes, it's going to be disgusting and pill so bad. Like, no knit shaver can help. My favorite material for a sweater is 100% cotton, or in a vintage knit, 50% ramie and 50% cotton. Like, that combo together, I love so much. Like, that's top tier. Well, cotton, 100% cotton knit is top tier, and then that's like right below it. I do still thrift different blends other than that, but since I'm buying it secondhand, I'm able to see how the knit has worn, especially possibly when it hasn't been taken proper care of. So I can see how it wears, and in most cases, those knits are many years old or even vintage. So if it's held up somewhat well since then, I know it will continue. And even with a few holes, it's easy to fix because the structure of it is still in good condition, whereas a worn 100% polyester sweater may not be the same. And I'd say 90% of new knits are made with some sort of blend, like a higher percentage blend of polyester. Like, I feel like they've gotten smart with their mixtures. So it'll be like 25% polyester, 25% recycled polyester, and then 50% of something else. Or I recently saw this cardigan that was being raved about of it's so comfortable, it's a wool blend cardigan. Like that was the name of the cardigan, wool blend cardigan. So you would assume, oh, the wool composition is probably high up on there. I mean, maybe there's some polyester in there, acrylic, you know, little mix in there, but wool has to be the main percent. No, it was not. I was shocked. It was only 25% wool, and the other percentages were 50% virgin polyester and 25% recycled polyester. I don't personally love a wool texture because it can be really itchy, and with the climate I live in, I'm just not gonna need it for the warmth. So I totally understand people wanting a wool item without the itch, but like in my head, that's not a wool blend cardigan, that's a polyester blend cardigan with like a splash of wool. Talking about knit composition, this one is actually made with a material that I absolutely love, but it is being anti-hauled. It is the J. Crew. I have no idea what it's called. Put it on screen. This J. Crew sweater is 100% cotton, and I had first seen it from Jordan from Cup of Jordy. I forgot what video it was, but she was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. And then of course I started getting so many like Instagram reels and TikToks of people talking about this sweater, and I instantly went to the website. I've never bought anything from J. Crew, but I was like, this sweater seems like a dream. And the main version of it that everyone was talking about was their striped version. This stopped me from buying this sweater, and it reminded me how picky I am with stripes, especially because this type of stripe is, I would consider it and call it like a preppy stripe. Too preppy for my style, and I have made the mistake in the past of thrifting things in this type of like striped look that I never wear, and I'm just way too particular with stripes. Like this is the type of stripe I am okay with, and this is the one that I'm not okay with. Or even the striped rugby shirts that I know have been really trendy. Even that's too preppy for me. And you could probably argue it's not preppy at all, or can be worn in a non-preppy way. I've seen people with similar style to me style it in a non-preppy way, but it's just too preppy for me and how I feel. Alrighty, those are the fall winter trends / styles I will not be buying. I feel like I have a really clear view of what sort of things I want to add into my wardrobe these seasons, and just what I want my style to be. And having a list like this of like no's is so helpful when you're at the thrift store and you're 3 hours deep, everything is blurry, and I end up just wanting everything. I can just whip my phone out and be like, hey, I had stripes as a anti-haul item. What is it about this item that I'm seeing that I am wanting to buy that is striped that makes it different from what I had as an anti-haul item? Is it the exact same thing? And so I am just getting wrapped up with the thrifting goggles of buying it. It's just like nice to reflect back and keep yourself accountable. I have a red flags list on my phone from a couple of months ago when I did that video, and that has been really helpful. Even again, when I've seen things that are styles on my red flags list and there's something about it that I feel does work with my style and what I want to thrift, like I am still going through that thought process of like, yeah, but this is on my red flag list, like what makes this different? And I feel like something like this, especially for fall and winter, when we're just getting hit with all the different trends and styles, and just like fall is the best time of fashion. So like, yeah, it's there's gonna be a lot of cute stuff, but a lot of cute stuff that I don't need to buy, and would rather put my money towards the other things that I actually have been wanting and are on my wish list, and I know I am going to wear more. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you would like to see my face again, make sure you hit subscribe right down below, and also follow me on Instagram, which is alexsunshine83. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.